town.
A little hiatus, man.
It was quite a little while we were gone.
Yeah.
How do we feel about Frontier now? Fuck them?
I
With a big old dick,
I
right?
was just telling Gio, I do not
fattest
want.
dick.
I do not want to fly Frontier or Spirit ever again.
I mean, but because initially, so our flight departing got delayed like 2 hours, right? And
Yeah,
then-
with no explanation.
with no explanation. And then when we were there, it got delayed like another hour. They kept saying, and you know what's the weirdest thing? When they tell you like another plane that's going to take off with you guys in it is pulling up. He's like, what is this, a taxi? Is this thing it's just going to come and grab us and take off? Like,
What
you
was
don't have that
funnier-
bitch here?
The funny thing was there was a plane already there.
Yeah.
And then that plane left, and another plane full of people came to our gate, and that's the plane that we got on.
And they off-boarded, and we immediately got on. They didn't clean a
Immediately.
goddamn
No,
thing.
hell no.
But that wasn't the bad part. Coming back was fucking crazy.
Coming back was brutal. That shit
Oh
took
my
so
God.
long, man. We
I
had
think coming back was fine.
Nah, bro. I was fucking.
That's because Gio was off 87 beers.
Yeah, dude. He was off an insanely large amount of alcohol.
Bro, the second half of that day is just a blur to me.
You drank so much, bro. And you know what's crazy? You held it together like I wouldn't even known.
Oh, I was chilling. I
Yeah.
wasn't fucked up or nothing, but it helped for the ride home.
You drank
Yeah.
far more alcohol than you did water that day. Like, I think
I drank more alcohol
You
than
had
water.
like 1 or 2 bottles of water the whole day, and aside from that, it was all beer and
Yeah.
seltz. You were mixing everything too. You were having mixed
yeah.
drinks,
I was having a
seltzers,
ball.
beers.
From morning to night too,
I
I
was
think.
having a good old time.
That's how I knew you were faded, because I know you usually don't drink beer. At the end of the day, when we were at the place playing
cornhole and shit. I was.
you ordered a beer, and I was like, this guy doesn't order beer. I wonder why he ordered. You're probably just drunk as shit. You're just like, I want a beer.
I was like, I just
cheaper.
want the cheapest drink available.
Yeah.
They had $5 Coors Lights. I'm like, run that bitch up.
Paps. Just get some,
Paps.
give me the lowest little low.
Oh my god.
It don't matter no more.
What happened? So the coming back, the flights because we did. What did we do? We did Denver to Atlanta.
Yes.
Atlanta to Houston.
And it was Denver to Atlanta.
Denver to
at
Atlanta was
midnight.
delayed for like an hour. It was late. Yeah, it was a red
Yeah.
eye. Yeah, but Denver to Atlanta was delayed for like an hour. But Atlanta to Houston was. We
was
landed
quick.
for like
It was
20
quick.
minutes and then we got on.
But that was the thing. It's like I felt like all of that was a blur. Like there was a moment because
it was a blur.
we had a very long day. We were very tired. All that shit, right? So we went to the airport. So we were gone like because the Airbnbs kick you out at fucking 6 a.m.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we
As
had
soon
to
as
leave.
when sunrise, you gone.
Yeah, and then we went to a baseball game where it was hot as hell, so we got fatigued. We ate funnel cakes and shit.
Oh, I felt horrible. I
was working-
legitimately almost passed out.
Avy had an elk hot dog and followed with the
I had a elk cheddar jalapeno hot dog, and I followed up with a funnel cake, and that's probably the worst I've ever felt in
Man.
years from like eating anything.
And I was, you know what's crazy? I was so excited about that funnel cake.
It was very
Oh
disappointing.
my god, bro!
I thought y'all were going to split one.
It was.
We should have.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't know it was that big to be. You don't
Full
really
size.
realize how much like a funnel cake. How much you look at it, you're like, oh, that's not much, and you keep digging under it, and you're like, oh, this thing is. It's all funnel cake.
so
It
much,
never
bro.
ends.
It's never ending funnel cake. There's like 5 layers from the middle down.
After that, I've declared I will never eat a funnel cake again in my life.
Until a year
Damn.
from now when we're at the rodeo.
Nah,
we're like,
nah,
oh,
hell
funnel
no.
cakes, guys. Because
Bro.
it's an annual thing.
For the rest of the duration of my entire life, I'm never eating.
Never
one.
again.
I legitimately, I'm done.
Bro,
Swear
I
it
was
off 'em.
talking to my girlfriend about this. I was like, y'all ate so much in a matter of like 4 hours.
Yeah.
Because y'all had breakfast.
I didn't eat breakfast. Oh, actually,
Okay.
no. Yeah, I split it with Roland, so we split
Okay.
like a little plate.
It was,
I had
y'all
a
had like the
full
fried
one.
rice thing.
Yeah.
Yes.
We split that.
I
So
know,
that's why
Omar,
that's why I was still
you
hungry.
ate, and I feel like Andrew probably ate some breakfast.
Yeah, I got that
I think
burrito.
you
It's pretty
guys
good.
ate.
And I was sitting there at that restaurant. I was like, I don't know how they're going to survive the game, bro.
Well, I needed
That's a
that to
lot of
survive the
food.
game because we were gonna start drinking and shit.
Oh, you need something to line.
But I didn't. I
Okay.
didn't get a hot dog. I didn't get a glizzy. So
Glizzy.
all I
Oh, you
got
just
was
had
the
funnel
funnel
cake.
cake.
Were
All I
good.
got was a funnel cake.
Bro, when I was eating my funnel cake, I know you guys saw it when I was fucking, I was eating, there's a little kid sitting in front of me. The sugar from the funnel cake kept dropping on top of his head and shit. And then eventually they left and they moved seats. Bro, when they left, this kid had a bunch of sugar in his hair, on his shirt, a bunch of powdered sugar everywhere.
Yeah.
Oh my
It was like
God,
4
bro.
little kids with a dad, and Amy was just dumping powdered sugar on
Bro,
his head.
his jersey was black. He got up, that shit was
That
white
shit
as
was
fuck.
white as fuck
It was
afterwards.
speckled like a starry night.
He had a white jersey and white frosted tips on his hair. Looked like he was a Backstreet Boy.
It was if the Rockies weren't getting their ass fucking beaten out
Clapped.
so bad.
Yeah.
it would have been a pretty fun. And also, it was very hot.
That's a really nice stadium,
But
though.
it was a
love
pretty
that
nice
stadium.
stadium. I mean, the vibes are kind of fun.
They had $3 beers.
Yeah,
That's fucking awesome.
The pregame beers.
it's fun to walk around. You were right, Gio. Like
It's a nice walk.
if you go to some of these other stadiums, they're not fun to walk around at. They're,
Oh my God, Minute Maid! If you walk around Minute Maid, you're gonna be depressed.
It's just what
It's just too dark. It's like
It is very dark.
it's just not fun.
Yeah, and then the NRG. I don't even know what the hell's going on.
NRG
it's way
is
too
just,
big. So
I don't really like NRG.
I'm trying to think of Toyota Center. Toyota Center, I think, is nice.
What's
right,
a basketball stadium?
Yeah, it's just inside.
Basketball, they're pretty much all the same, but an outdoor stadium is amazing.
It was pretty cool. The weather was nice. The sun is when it started beating us up a little bit.
And everybody started moving up rows and shit. That was pretty cute.
Yeah, I thought it was so funny. Gio wanted to stay there because they were getting their ass beaten so bad. Gio wanted to see this is a historical ass whooping, so he wanted to stay until it was like a no hitter.
It was a no hitter going on.
Yeah.
It was a no hitter until into the 6th inning.
Yeah.
So that's pretty fucking deep.
He was letting us get toasted while he's
I was
trying
like,
to
we
watch
can-
this history. We were
Bro,
just getting we were like, Gio, please.
We're SpongeBob and Patrick.
It's like little
out there.
kids asking their parents, like, can we please leave, bro?
And he's drunk and he's like,
No.
I paid money to be here.
I paid my dollar to be here.
If I'm gonna watch them lose, they better lose bad.
The sun was cooking the fuck out of us.
But then the minute the Rockies got a hit, I said, all right, we can go.
Yeah.
We can leave now. We
Yeah,
can leave.
it was cool though. It still was cool. Aside
was
from the
cool.
sun,
It
the
was a
last
good
like
time.
30ish minutes.
Yeah.
It was actually really nice.
it
pretty
was a
nice.
great time.
It's a fun game. It's very relaxed. It's not that loud.
Very relaxed.
yeah, very very relaxed.
Then
Nice
we went to the
stadium, too.
fucking we went to the preservation. I don't know.
Yeah,
what this
we
is
drove
The
called.
around
wildlife
like a-
preservation?
Yeah.
That was really cool.
We checked out a lot of gophers,
Hella gophers.
a few buffalo.
Denver's nice, man.
Yeah,
It's a nice place.
I could actually. It's like a place I was like, all right, man. I could probably live here. Like, it's really nice. And I feel like if you like the outdoors, it's probably
It's
right up
perfect.
your
It's
alley.
perfect.
You know,
This is a free drive into this little nature preserve. You can do that
Beautiful.
whenever you want. How nice is that? You just fucking have a little Jeezy with you. Go out there. Come on, say what's up to the gophers.
Bro, you know how much money you would save on dates?
Oh,
if you were like
yeah.
a broke college kid?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
let's go on a little hike.
You just go do
Just go on a
stuff.
little hike, drive through the little range a little bit. Bitch, you want to
it's-
see some buffalo?
Go to the casino. Go to the fucking town.
God.
The casino town.
Oh my god.
Fuck the casino, dude.
That
I
that
hate
town
the casino.
that town still does not feel real to me.
That
Oh,
was
yeah.
that was very surreal because at that point in the day I was very tired. So we went to this town. For those who don't know, it's called Black Hawk in Colorado. It's like
Black
near,
Hawk.
Right.
That's all I
That's,
think
that's,
about.
that's what we,
That's
that's
all
what
I
we
can
kept
say.
calling
Black
it. That's what we kept calling it. It's like an hour away from Boulder. I want to say like an hour and 20 from Boulder,
Okay.
and it's just all casinos in this town. For those who aren't aware, so there's
Nothing but casino.
there's no
yeah.
gas stations, there's no grocery stores, nothing like
not
that.
even a regular restaurant.
And it looks
Seriously.
like it's surrounded by mountains. So you're like in the mountains.
Yes, it's nestled
Yeah.
in the mountains.
Yeah. And they're like the colors are all like orange and green. It's like that kind
Bro,
of vibe.
it
You know
was-
what I mean?
It felt like everything was just built the day before we got there.
yeah.
Like
Yeah.
everything was like new. At least the part that we were in. 'Cause
did
I
look
saw
really
when
clean.
we were driving out, they had like some older shit, and that shit looked kind of grungy. But the area that we were in was pretty clean.
We came in the right way.
Yeah, we did.
We came in the clean
We went to
way.
the right casino.
That shit was just so weird, man. It's just all all casinos, and the one we were in felt clean, but just very old on the inside. And then
Yeah.
like we were looking for a place to eat, so we ate at the place inside the casino.
Yeah.
And there was just this really grimy looking like diner with one lady fulfilling orders for like 30 people.
Yeah.
And we had these just gross nachos. I mean, the whole thing was just such a fucking. It was so surreal.
The lady, I waited 25 minutes. And listen, she was a nice lady. I'm not going to badmouth her because she was doing a lot of work by herself.
She was great.
But she made me wait 25 minutes for those nachos because she didn't want to go grab the box
Yeah.
with the containers in it. I was like, God damn it, bitch, go grab the box.
And she had to scoop out that nasty ass queso.
Yeah.
That's probably been there for 3 days.
Yeah, the
It was pretty
nachos.
tasty, though.
It looked good.
pretty
but
good.
It's good for like the first 5 or 6 bites, and then I was like, okay, dude, this is too much.
Once you get, because the weird thing is they layered the bottom with nacho cheese and then they put all the shit on top.
Wild.
So once you get to the bottom, they're like soaked in straight nacho cheese.
Ew.
And there was other shit on top of it, but the nacho cheese was all at the bottom.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I hate the casino, man.
I
It
love
was
a casino.
fun, man. I had a good
I
time.
love a dirty casino.
I'm so garbage at it, dude.
Oh, well,
I just
yeah.
have bad luck with it.
Hop on the card games, man.
One time I hopped on
Blackjack,
the card games.
yeah.
It was $15 hands, and like this, $60 was gone. So I was like, all right, let me go hit the slots. And I went to the slots, and I think I broke even with my other $30 and just left
Okay.
with whatever short, $60, $75, something like that short. This time is my second time going to a casino. I was doing roulette, right? Gio was out there at the roulette.
Oh my god.
I said, you know what? I don't know how to pick the numbers. I'm just going to do black or red, right? Just 50-50. It's 50-50 odds. I put it on red. Oh, no, I put it on black. It went to red. I said, okay, whatever. Like, what are the chances it happens again? I put another 10. I took 30 out, right? Because I didn't want to spend that much. And I was like, if I start winning, then maybe I'll take more out if I'm feeling good. I put another 10 on black. I was like, it can't hit red again. It hit red again.
Bro, Omar, I swear when you left, you know how they have the board where they show like the previous numbers it landed on?
Yeah.
That shit was all red.
Oh,
it was like
demoralizing.
8 balls in a row that landed on red.
It's a good thing I didn't have $60 on me because I would have kept picking the same. Because you get to that point, right, where you're like, okay, well, it's 50-50. What are the chances that it happens again? I must leave it on this because if I move it, then I'm going to be like, oh, of course. And it went to the other one. I left it on there again. Hit red again. I was like, dude, fuck it.
That roulette table took all my pride.
Yeah, but you want something out of it, right?
I had to re-up to go win blackjack. That's the only way I got something.
Took an L there, moved to a different table.
That shit was not fun.
And I fucking went to go sit down at the slots. I was just on my phone, right, looking at stuff. And I tried to ask the chick for a beer. And she was like, oh, you have to be, like, gambling at the table. And it was literally, like, maybe a minute and a half after I stepped away from the other table. I was like, okay. I didn't argue it. I was like, all right.
Oh, my God.
But then later, some nice white saint woman came by and was like, you want a drink?
I said, angel.
Ma'am, I would love a $30 Modelo.
$30 Modelo.
Thank you very much.
Oh, my God.
No, I'm just so bad at them, dude. I have horrible luck with them. I have to do the cards.
Yeah, maybe you got to give it another chance. You should download like a blackjack app on your phone and just play like a little bit, and then you'll get the hang of like basic strategy, so you know what to do like when you get a certain type of hand. That way, as soon as you get the cards, you kind of know how to like. Okay, I know how to do this. It'll be like automatic.
I don't know. Different folks, different strokes. Like I'll gladly drop $15 on like a stupid little figure of something, but for some reason.
It's the
I just
act
hate
of
losing it like this.
Yeah, because you're losing it.
Yeah.
You're not paying for it to get something out of it. You're watching somebody take your little chip and put it in their little stash, and you're like, what the fuck?
I view it as like an expense. Like I'm not going there thinking I'm even going to win money.
Yeah,
like,
I'm
I'm going there
yeah.
ready to lose money.
Yeah.
You got to be there with money that you're comfortable losing. Like,
Yeah.
if you go with $100, be comfortable with losing up to $100.
Oh yeah, no.
Don't let that be your last $100 for rent.
Because it's not that I'm cheap. I'll spend the money on something else, but like I just hate losing it there. Like I don't think I find the same enjoyment as other people do. Because part of the fun sometimes is the losing, and then you come back up and you go back down, whatever.
Maybe you haven't won enough.
Maybe I
Yeah,
haven't won.
Maybe one day we'll go and then you'll get on a run and you're gonna be like, guys, this is fucking amazing.
I'll be like Kevin Spacey, 21, just counting cards and shit. Dude.
Bro, I was playing blackjack. I was hitting I was hitting a mean lick on that lady.
Yeah.
This one lady was just yapping, and she kept busting. Every time I was like, oh, this is great. This is a blast.
And that's just like an accident, right? There's no way that she's.
Nah, she was bad, bro.
But how can she be bad? Isn't she just showing the cards as they come?
Well, she can just keep pulling. But I mean, it's rare that a table has a what's the shit called?
Until you bust, yeah.
Like you can bet on the dealer busting.
Yeah.
Oh,
Busted. Busted at the table. Yeah, well, that's actually a pretty cool. Now
that's how you lose money as a casino.
Yeah, you
Because
cheat
that
the
lady
system
was
that way.
busting every time.
But they're supposed to, right? It's not like that for all casinos. I don't know why a casino would ever do that.
Yeah, I don't know why they do that.
It's a horrible idea.
That was dumb.
Because it encourages people to put more money down, and if they don't bust, the casino gets to keep that money.
I guess so. Yeah.
Yeah,
True.
but
Right?
she busted every time that I won. She busted. She was busting it open. No, I'm just playing.
She was busting
You
it
keep saying
open.
busted. All I'm thinking about is she's just shaking at the table.
But I had a mean lick. She was yapping everybody else. I was there with my hoodie on. I was dead quiet, just looking at her.
You were on your ESPN shit.
Yeah, I was depressed.
You had the shades on and the hoodie on. You just
Shades in the hoodie.
you had 2 chips and you're just jingling.
And
them
doing
around.
that shit after a hike, wow, my brain was focused.
I know. I was in there dirty, just like,
I was stanky.
Well, yeah, we were dirty. We were
Yeah.
quite dirty. We went on a hike before we went over there.
That's a funny day. Going on a hike and then going to a casino afterwards. That's
Yeah.
hilarious.
It was fun though, right? The hike was it worth it?
Oh,
It was fun.
absolutely.
The views are nice. It's cool. That was a cool. We stayed at a cabin in Ward, Colorado.
Ward.
And, it was way up there in the mountains, dude. I looked it up, the elevation. So the highest elevated city in Colorado is Aspen because they're way the fuck up there, rich as hell.
Mm-hmm.
But then under that is like a few other ones, and this other one called Breckenridge, and right under that is Ward, where
Yeah,
we
we
were
were up.
We
We
were
were up
way
there.
up there.
I could tell by the drive. We were up,
Yeah,
up.
We were like top like percentage of cities that have a super high elevation.
The first day we got there, or the evening, I guess, it was honestly difficult to breathe and continue like talking consecutively, like multiple sentences, because the elevation was really hitting you
It was beating
more
my
than you'd
ass.
expect.
Oh, and when I woke up, dude, after sleeping, like in the morning when I woke up, I was like, I didn't realize like how out of breath I kind of was just from being asleep.
It
Yeah.
gets to you, man.
That elevation was no joke, bro. Especially that first night, just getting used to it. That shit was hard.
I do wonder if it makes like the people there healthier because they live at such a higher elevation.
It makes it
Much,
easier for
right?
them, like their breathing is.
Like, their
it's got to be fine.
Yeah, like their cardiovascular system and like
Yeah.
their lung system, what the fuck that's called, is that like better than ours because they live at a higher elevation. There's more strain put on it all the time versus like us who are at like low elevation, close to the sea.
Yeah,
I don't know. That's a
low
good question.
vibration.
Low vibrational.
They're very high vibrational over there. We're
Oh
very low.
man, they're nothing but vibrations
Yeah, yeah.
over there.
They're Marky Mark
About
over there. Over here,
vibrations.
we're nothing.
Yeah, we ain't on shit. Everybody was pretty fit out there too.
They were.
It was all in pretty
Yeah.
good shape.
You don't see a
honestly.
lot of chunky folks.
Yeah.
No.
You come here.
Oh, dude.
Go into any grocery store, would you? And
Count up to 5 people. At least 3 to 4 of them are gonna be big chunko.
Yeah,
Yeah.
big chunko.
Chunko.
Big chungus.
Yeah,
Those are
big chungus.
Those are big old chunguses.
Big chungus.
That's an interesting. I wonder though, because all right, if they live in higher elevation, but they I'm sorry, if they grew up in high elevation, but they also live in high elevation, is it just like even itself out? Or if they live in high elevation and then move over here, will they be like super healthy?
I think it's
Because
probably
their
you
lungs
adjust.
Are built for it. You
Like
know?
you adjust,
You
like,
adjust.
for how long you live there and shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I wonder if they do live longer. I don't know.
I do still think it makes them healthier because they're living at that. Even though they're
Yeah.
adjusted,
Yeah.
I do, for some reason in my head, I just feel like they still live longer. I don't know
And
why.
the air was crisp.
The air
Like,
was
the air
really
was
clean.
Nice.
Yeah.
I will say it's a big difference.
my
Like here, like
God.
I went for a run this morning, and it wasn't that hot, but it was pretty hot. But the air is like
Thick.
it's thick down here,
Thick as hell.
and it's like I don't know, man. It's like it has like a hard humidity to it. I'm just like, oh god, bro, like
Yeah.
this is hard to breathe in and feel like relief.
Yeah. No,
You know?
it depends on the time of day and all that. But even at its best around this time of year,
It's ass.
it's
bro.
hell, bro. You go outside, it is hell. Even
Would
in the
y'all
morning.
live in the house that we stayed at?
Oh,
Like full,
Yeah.
like if you had the bands to like full time live there, would you do it?
Yes,
Gio says
but-
this because we had to drive out
we
of
had
Denver.
to drive an hour uphill to get to
Yeah,
that.
like
bitch.
once we left Denver, it was probably about what, like 50 minutes driving.
we had to drive
until we
through.
got there.
We drove through Boulder, right?
We drove through Boulder.
Yeah, to
yes.
get there. Yeah.
And those motherfuckers got to be rich as hell because everything looks super clean and the views
Yeah,
are
Boulder's
crazy.
nice. Boulder's also a college town.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was pretty nice.
Must be nice.
Okay, I would live there if I had like the means to get like groceries delivered and
Yeah.
all that kind of stuff. Otherwise, like if I was living there and I had to like make the trip down to get groceries all the
Oh.
time and make the trip down to get gas all the time, I'd be kind of annoyed.
Like if I couldn't spend a week in that house like without leaving, I wouldn't do it.
You wouldn't do it?
Nah.
You got to get some.
I have to be able to stay there and not be able to leave the house for like a week or two.
Yeah.
Because I don't feel like driving into the city
Nah.
just to get some damn. Because we were driving and we didn't see a grocery store.
Bro,
I feel like the second day we didn't see a grocery store like at all
No, not at all.
until we went to the
that
that
little
other
town, Estes Park.
I don't even think we saw like a grocery store there.
They
we
have
saw
them.
maybe like
They
gas
have them there.
station.
They have small ones.
They're
though,
called
yeah.
like Safeway. They have grocery stores.
Okay.
Yeah, they have little small ones.
We didn't see a Walmart after the first one.
Oh,
after
no.
Oh yeah,
Denver.
that was deep in Denver when we
I
saw
don't even
that,
know in
but
Boulder if they had. They must have probably like one.
No,
somewhere
they
in there.
probably
might
do.
have
Or
a
is Boulder
few.
a big city?
It's pretty
pretty
decent.
big, yeah.
They probably have a few.
I would happily live in Boulder.
Boulder I
Boulder's
could
nice.
do.
Boulder was awesome, but
Because
that
it's
place
like-
was really, really tucked up there.
Yeah.
Boulder's nice because it's close. You get a mix of like the city and then like the mountains, and you're
Yeah.
less than like a 45, 30-minute drive from the mountains, which is really nice. Whereas Denver, like they're far as fuck from the mountains, bro. They're like an hour 30 from the mountains.
I could tell the difference when we got to the stadium. I was like, "Oh, this is drastically different than where we were staying at."
Oh,
yeah.
for sure.
Yeah, because the weather was hitting hard, and it was just it was hella people.
It was a lot hotter in
Yeah.
Denver than it was when we were up in the mountains in Ward.
Yeah, but even an hour 20, that's not bad, dude. That's not bad to drive to those.
Yeah, that'd
beautiful
be
ass mountains.
really cool.
But Boulder was really nice. The
And you
weird
drive
thing-
2 hours to the casino.
Yeah. That casino, Black Cock.
Black Cock.
Hit up Black Cock, Colorado.
Casino. Roll a dice on a Black Cock
Black
Casino.
Cock. That Black Cock was tucked away.
Black Cock was tucked away.
God damn.
Speaking of tucked away Black Hawks, did you guys hear about? Did you guys hear about Diddy, bro?
That's good stuff, baby. That's good stuff. That's funny.
For those who aren't aware, we've talked about Diddy many a time on this
Yeah,
podcast.
but they got
you
him.
know him. We all know him.
he finally
We
got.
know him. We don't love him.
We don't
We
love him,
know.
but we
We
know
all
him.
know him. We all love him.
The man, the myth, the legend.
Oh,
He
my
got
God.
He
They
got for
fucking
real.
got him. Finally, they arrested his bitch ass, dude.
Like Osama.
Like, they got him.
They stormed in and he was hiding in an underground bunker.
Oh my God.
Lots of porn on the walls and stuff.
I think he was like walking into a hotel or something, and they
I think they came
pulled
to
up
his
and-
hotel.
Yeah, they pulled up and they're like,
Because they knew everybody knew where he was staying at. And they just were like, bro, come on.
He wasn't like hiding, right? Like up until now, they
He
were
couldn't
just waiting
hide.
to get all the
bro.
paperwork ready to grab him.
When they arrested him months ago, earlier this year, they took his passport. So once
Yeah.
they take your passport, you can't really go anywhere, bro.
Because
Unless you
remember
want
when they did that raid, he took off to like Hawaii or something or he took off to some other country.
He was in
didn't
another country.
for a little bit, for like a month.
He decided to come back because, bro, you can't run from the U.S.
He
bro.
said coast was clear.
The only places you can go.
Shit, Russell Simmons been doing it for a little while.
What?
Running away.
Oh, really? What
Yeah.
did Russell Simmons do?
Music Simmons is in like
He's a
Bali
music
right
producer,
now.
right? Or something? Or no, not a
Run
producer.
DMC.
Like okay.
I think
He's their like brother. And
It's
shit.
also because the extent of his crimes weren't as much.
Well,
as,
it wasn't fucking
Diddy had
sex Rico.
Yeah, Diddy had he had rings.
Yes.
Organized rings of like trafficking and crazy like parties. And
Yeah.
Russell Simmons shit. I'm not to like downplay what he did. That shit was bad too, but not
It's
nearly
not as bad.
the scale to which Diddy did. Like you're not gonna get away with that. Plus,
Yeah.
how recognizable he is, bro. You telling me this guy goes to Mexico? People are not gonna know who he is. People are
Diddy.
absolutely gonna know who he is.
Diddy.
Diddy? Yeah, did they know Diddy out
Los
there?
Benjamins.
Los Benjamins.
Los Benjis.
I mean, I saw this. I don't know if this is a true fact or not. Did they actually find like 750 dildos in his place?
Oh, the dildos. I don't know.
I don't
Bro,
know if that's true or not, but
That's
I did
what the
see
fucking. I watched a press conference with the. I think he was Attorney General.
I heard
he
it
said
was mad funny.
it was crazy, bro. So yes, they found like tons of sex toys. They found over 1,000 bottles of lubricant and baby
That's right,
oil.
baby oil.
So they were
yeah.
baby oiling people up and just getting up in there, bro.
What if you went to all
this
the?
baby oil?
Well, I'll tell you why, Gio.
Insane.
I'll tell you why. Because when there's a new artist trying to come in, he gets
gotta
the
lube
dildo,
him up.
He looks at his fine assortment of thousands of dildos and he says, "This one matches the game." And then he grabs it, he sticks it in his booty, and then he writes the game on it and he puts it in another room. And those are all the collections of all the dildos that he stuck in all the famous people's butts.
So I
It
have
has to be.
I was thinking about this because I've been reading about it and watching all kinds of videos about it all week. And I have a game we can play around this subject.
Oh shit!
So I'm gonna name people, and you guys tell me if you think they were at Diddy's famous freak off party.
Okay, we have to do one thing first. We have to separate the parties from the freak offs. Because the parties happened, and then after the party was the freak off time.
Okay, let's say all right, the freak off.
So we gotta say who, because we know mad people went to the parties. Like,
Yes.
pretty much everybody went.
Wait, AB,
Ben Affleck, I'm looking at you.
Who went to the party and who went to the freak off?
Let's just do who went to
There's a
the freak off.
difference.
Let's just
Okay.
say who went to the freak off.
Okay.
Because let's just say like Gio was saying,
Yeah.
that Diddy would have these massive parties, right, with like hundreds of people, and obviously they're not gonna be doing all this stuff when there's like
Yeah.
this stuff is down and dirty. Like if some regular celebrity sees this, they're gonna be like, what the fuck? So they wait until like deep in the end of the night, like 3 a.m., and then all those people are gone. That's when the freak off starts. They
That's when Diddy looks around, he say,
They baby
Y'all
oil
ready?
up.
Freak off time.
Yeah, bro.
The alarms go off.
All right, so I'm gonna name these celebrities. You
it's
tell
the
me.
beginning of Tell Me Now.
You tell me if you think they went to the freak off.
All right.
Jay-Z.
Jay-Z went to the freak off. at
Jay-Z
least.
probably like
A
looked
couple
around
times.
the corner and said, "Oh," and he walked away.
You think so?
Nah.
He must
You know,
know
the, you know the meme of him looking in the room and going like,
Yeah.
"That's what he did."
Yeah, I can imagine him doing that face.
Yeah.
So you
But
don't
then I
think,
saw him going, okay.
so you don't think Jay-Z participated?
No, I don't think Jay-Z.
He's
did.
been around him too long, Gio. He had to have gone to one or two freak offs.
bro.
Maybe in his younger years.
They've
even.
been around, but not really. They're
Bro,
not really like
hell
buddy
yeah.
buddy.
But
thought
they
they
ran
were.
in the same circles, bro. I mean, Puff was around with Big. Big was really cool with Jay-Z. Like they were in the same circles.
Big was at the freak off.
That was one I was gonna ask.
Big
too.
was at the early
was,
freak off.
Was Biggie at the freak offs?
That's a-
They
that's
do the freak off around the Biggie statue in memory.
touching on his nipples and
Yeah.
shit. With Biggie's nipples.
Oh my god.
I think Jay-Z was at those. I think, and I don't want it to happen, but I think something's going to come out about Jay-Z eventually.
That's what people keep saying.
He's too big and too famous, and people keep saying too many things about him.
That's what people are
don't see
saying,
it.
bro.
He's been around too many folks that he had to have done something. I don't know if it's nearly as bad as what Diddy did.
But the thing is, like, all right, with the Jay-Z thing, I've just never heard. I'd always heard rumors that Diddy was doing weird shit.
Yeah.
We all have heard the rumors.
Everybody
Gay
heard
shit, all
rumors,
that
but it was
stuff.
always
Yeah.
like everybody thought he's just like, oh, he's just this weird fucking outlandish character who beats people up and gets people killed.
tried
But,
to set people's car on fire.
but yeah, he don't do no crazy sex shit. People didn't, but people had like inklings. But with Jay-Z, I've never even had the idea like. I think he's probably had people killed,
Yeah.
but I don't think he's done like some crazy sex shit. Like there's
I
never
don't
even
think he's
been
done it.
anything remotely out about that.
I mean,
If I'm at the freak off and I don't know who I'm sticking my penis in, do I really got to go to jail?
Absolutely.
What?
You should not be sticking your penis in anybody.
What
at
if
that
I?
freak
What if
off.
they just invite me? It's my first time there. I don't know that everybody here was bought and told to
Yeah,
come
that's
here.
not fair. Like it's like you show up to an orgy. You
They gotta
wouldn't-
have like a name tag on or something.
You wouldn't expect that it's wrong to fuck the people at the orgy. You would
Yeah.
think, well, this
All
is
right. What if the person is fucking passed out and lathered in
Okay,
baby
now
oil?
that's where.
Come
Now that's
on,
where.
bro.
Oh, then we can just
Now we could draw a line somewhere.
ma'am. No, she's out. Let's look at the next one.
But if I'm there and we're both coherent and of sound mind, and I'm like, yo, I'm trying to fuck, and she's like, all right, cool, we back here in this room at 3:25, we gonna start. And I start fucking.
But Gio,
Do I gotta go to jail?
It wasn't
45
never
minutes like the freak off.
It wasn't never like that though.
I think some of
No,
it was.
If you read about them, the freak offs,
Yeah,
now there was somewhere there was just bodies.
always drugs involved. There's never a situation in any of the freak offs that they talk about that the feds actually watch the videos on. Where
Well,
there's
you
never
gotta have a
drugs
good freak
involved.
off.
bro.
You're not gonna have a good sober freak
Drugs
off.
are
That's what I'm
necessary
saying.
for a good freak.
Drugs
off.
that would like
baby
incapacitate
oil.
people.
Oh, okay.
So they were never-
the Geo's out.
Oh, it's
It
like
was-
roofie type shit.
Yeah, or that or they'd give them like a bunch of Molly, so the chick would be like super fucked up and not able to like I don't know
I've
articulate.
done
or-
Molly.
Oh damn.
No, I'm just playing. I haven't done Molly. I've seen people on Molly.
I've done money. I'll tell you what.
It don't take that much.
It doesn't make you loopy, but it does make you super duper happy. So they could have been out of their
And
mind,
stupid.
just
Of course,
like
bro.
not even thinking about
like
that.
And
fucking like
horny
50
days.
guys or something like
You'd
that.
be unbelievably horny.
Yeah. Well, you know what's weird? When I took Molly, your penis is almost non-existent. The blood is not going to your dick. Like,
Well, the point
I
is-
can't even imagine trying to have sex on that shit.
They're giving Molly to the ones they want to fuck.
And they're taking Viagra.
They're probably taking crazy shit.
Well, they're
They're
probably
doing-
taking- yeah,
they're
they're
probably
taking
doing
crazy
they're
meth
taking
and
a whole
coke.
cocktail of shit.
Yeah, they're probably smoking weed, doing coke, all kinds of shit, bro.
A cocktail.
Cocktail, am I right?
Cocktail.
So the freak offs were essentially just big prostitution parties.
Like
Like everyone was going
Yeah.
to fuck. It was like a big orgy with prostitutes.
They'd
basically,
fuck,
right?
probably,
but
yeah.
it wasn't only chicks, bro. They'd fuck dudes. They'd fuck
Whatever
young
you like.
guys. Whatever you want. Like they'd
Whatever
have
you
all
like.
kinds of crazy shit.
So
like-
that's where that shit would happen, where the new artist would come in, Diddy would try to.
Supposedly,
he
Touch
would.
their
He probably not even guys. He'd probably have them like. He'd be like, "Yo, that girl's over there, and she's probably fucked up, and now the rapper's fucking." I'm trying not to laugh. Somebody that's not even there
Yeah.
in their mind. Like
Yeah.
they're probably like too fucked up, and he's recording it. And he's
Yeah.
like, "Bitch, remember."
Diddy's recording it.
he recorded
cameras all over the
everything, bro.
house.
He recorded everything. So the feds have all
They
the
have
videos.
all the tapes.
Is this guy stupid?
No, that was. The
I think it
point
was
of him doing
purposeful.
You don't.
I think
like,
he was using
it was
it as
blackmail. It was
using it as
blackmail.
leverage over artists. Like
Yeah.
you're
Okay.
gonna sign with me,
Yeah.
or you're gonna do a song with this artist because I have dirt on your ass.
Which
Like
is
shit
funny
like
because that hasn't worked for like 15 years.
It worked for a while for him, I think.
Probably like in the 90s.
Oh, Gio, that
It works
shit
for
still-
Epstein,
that shit
it
probably
worked
still
for a
works,
lot of
bro.
folks.
He probably pulls the strings behind the scenes. Like he's at the point where he can just be like, "I have a video over this person. You go tell them they need to do this song," and then they do it without ever even coming back to Diddy. Like they don't
course.
know the order came from Diddy. That's how it works.
I wonder what he's done. I wonder what songs he's put together.
Oh, probably
Bro, bad things.
with the freak off videos.
Oh yeah.
We probably got some good music off the freak
off
off.
the freak offs.
Yeah, this song would have never been made unless
Yeah.
you caught him trying to grope.
Remember
a
the Rick
lady.
Ross song, the You Don't Even Know song? That probably came
You
from
don't
a freak
even
off.
know.
That probably came
They were
from
probably
Rick
just
Ross.
freestyling in the middle of it.
Dude said he roofied her. She didn't even know it.
You didn't even know it.
What were you thinking, brother?
We did that in the
Ross.
studio in the basement.
That's crazy, dude. What a freak off. That is
All
insane.
right, so Jay-Z, I don't think he did.
Beyonce then Beyonce no. Beyonce's too much of an
no.
angel.
I don't
So,
think Beyonce-
so you
what's
think
the point?
Jay-Z went to the parties, but he was like, "Oh shit!" I'm like that shit's crazy, and then he just
I
like
see,
left.
in my head, I see Jay-Z and Beyonce at the door, and they're like, and Beyonce like, "Bro, what are you looking at? We need to go. We
He's
need to
looking in the
leave."
window. Huh?
And Jay's like, "Nah, I want to stay some more."
Yeah.
Okay, so both of you guys said Biggie was there for sure.
I think
Biggie was
I think
there
he
at the
did.
early ones.
Tupac
Man,
was
that-
Tupac. They weren't
Tupac
cool,
probably
right?
still there.
Tupac hated fucking
Did he?
Puff.
Y'all think
bro.
he dead? He alive
He
at the
hated
freak
Puff.
off. Come to the freak off. You see Pop.
He's alive.
What about
Nah, Tupac hated Puff, bro.
I don't know nothing about his life.
He literally called him like a fag. It's not a good word, but that's what Tupac said.
That's what he
about
said.
him.
You didn't
That's
say
what
that
Tupac
to him.
said, and he said a bunch of other bad shit. He called him a bitch, and he didn't like him.
But if you invite me to the freak off and I can fuck anybody I want,
I don't know,
The
man.
beef's under the bridge.
If that guy has
Water
like
under the bridge.
threatened to kill you, I'm not gonna go to that freak off.
Oh.
I mean,
that's
yeah,
probably
that's
the last
true.
freak off you want to be at.
That's true. That's where you die. That's where you die.
That's the
for
freak off
sure.
that you don't come home from.
die.
Yeah, you don't come home
All right,
from.
Kevin
That's
Hart.
your last freak off.
Kevin Hart.
Kevin Hart.
I've been seeing the video of him floating around, hanging out at Diddy's party,
Oh, I thought you were going to say
Like when he was-
fucking at the party.
like him getting fucked.
Yeah.
I could see that.
Him
I can see
attending.
Kevin Hart because there was a time
could
where
see Kevin
him
Hart.
attending.
I can see Kevin Hart. I can see Kevin Hart. I got Trey Songz
Attending,
participating.
participating,
Yeah.
not just attending.
Trey Songz was participating. He got a bad rap sheet already.
Yeah, he's a freak. He's a nasty.
Now, when I say participants, I'm not saying that they were getting fucked up the ass. I'm saying that they were just fucking.
The fucking ladies.
Whoever was there.
Maybe whatever happens.
A hole was a hole to them. A hole was a home.
Including their own, yeah.
Yeah, they didn't care. Kevin Hart, I don't know. I don't see him. I don't think he'd be fucking like that. So
I don't know, man. I feel like low key. I think Kevin Hart might have been. All right, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna go back to Cat Williams. He was saying a lot of bullshit.
You get one truth off, and now you were not a liar.
He was saying a lot of bullshit. Like he read 1,000 books before the age of 9 or some stupid shit like that.
But a 4.3.
He wasn't lying when he said some shit was coming down. The shit came down for Diddy, and he also said Diddy was trying straight to fuck all these dudes, and that shit's coming out. He was. 50 Cent has said that shit before.
Oh yeah.
Come on, bro.
I think we all knew shit was coming because I think in New York they had some law change about like sexual assault stuff, where like there's no statute of limitations anymore.
Oh,
yeah. So they had removed all that shit, and then people were like, "Oh, we can start saying shit now and get some deals off." Yeah, that was in New York. So I know when that shit came out, everybody was like, "Yeah, Diddy gonna get hit."
What Diddy lived in California, right? Lived in LA.
He lived all over.
He lived all over, bro.
Rich motherfucker.
Yeah, super duper rich.
The freak offs was nationwide.
It was happening all over. They were just
All over the
rent a
country.
giant mansion.
Come to a stadium near
you.
The freak off.
This weekend we might be in your town.
Slather an up and coming artist in baby oil.
Come
And just
fucking-
go to town on his cheeks.
Yeah, you come in lathered up already. I mean, prostitution aside, it seems fun, right?
It's the people being passed out part.
Yeah, if the
That's
girls
the
were
fucked up part.
conscious, that would be the fun part. Why do they have to be unconscious? I'm sure they would have been down with it.
Bro, because they're into some freaky shit, man.
You think they were asking him to like?
They wanted him. They did not want somebody who was consciously like. Do you think somebody consciously wants to take 50 dicks? No.
Hold on.
That's crazy.
There are
number.
porn categories that do it, and there are people that sign up.
That's
to do
very
it.
fringe people. I'm saying like they were doing these
They
parties.
only take 2 girls for the freak off.
They were doing these parties so frequently. Could you really find a chick willing to be like, all right, I'll fucking
Now
take 50
we're getting
dicks.
somewhere good. Now we're getting into the trafficking section of the conversation. That's where he's like, I only can find 2 girls that'll take 50 dicks in one night. I gotta take her to California.
So
I can't just have it in New York.
She was part of that. Like, why not just get 50 girls so that they could just take 1 dick each?
I don't know.
Why do you have to get?
No, because they all want to fuck the same person.
I feel like there wasn't. I don't feel like there was a willingness on the girls' parts to go.
Because the game want to fuck her, and I want to fuck him after.
Why is everyone fucking everyone? Why can't they just choose 1 or 2 girls? A regular orgy style.
Look at all these guys we have here. Why are they fucking the girls?
the fucking the proportion is 1 girl to every 10 guys. Like
One girl
why are these the proportions?
I think there was more.
There's model girls all the time at Dan Bill's. No way Diddy couldn't get some in there.
I think there was a lot of guys fucking guys.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there was.
so
I think there was a lot more of that. To be honest,
I think there's not a lot of ladies there because they don't want ladies there.
Yeah,
They don't want the
might
ladies
not
They
there.
want
want fresh,
ladies
supple
there.
booties there.
Maybe that's why they had to get them fucked up, because they're like, I can't believe what I'm seeing.
So the
I
ladies
can't
won't
believe-
squeal. Yeah, we're not even gonna fuck you, but you don't say a word. You just passed out on the couch. She wakes up and fucking the game is getting fucked by Diddy.
Getting absolutely
The
railed.
game is
Jeez
getting
Louise.
fucked by Diddy. Oh
Lord.
my god,
You think Orlando Brown was out there?
bro, hell no.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I was sending you guys clips from
Yeah, I
Orlando
saw
Brown
that.
recently. I think he was
Bro,
like,
if Diddy took down fucking the dad from Family Matters, anything is on the table.
Carl Winslow?
Yes.
What did he do,
piped
Carl
him?
Winslow?
He said he was fucking Carl Winslow.
no way.
There's a video of a guy.
Diddy said that
What?
on a video.
No, not Diddy. It was somebody that allegedly like went there. I'm surprised y'all haven't seen this video.
Not my Carl Winslow.
Carl Winslow.
Well, he's gay.
Oh my! Well, he is.
Yeah.
Oh, well,
In real
that
life, he's
actually,
gay.
I mean,
I
whatever.
kind of see that now.
Fair game, whatever. Then
Now that you say that, well, because he's
But
very
they were like,
happy.
Diddy was fucking him just to say he fucked him.
I wouldn't doubt that.
Eddie. You know Urkel. I fucked.
You know Urkel.
You know
Urkel. You know his neighbor, right? I fucked him.
You know Waldo, right? I fucked Waldo.
Bro, there's some
friend, Eddie's
creepy
friend.
shit going on in Hollywood, bro, and
Oh my god.
with celebrities and shit,
Bro,
man.
what is that?
Oh
Why do people
my
want to
God.
lord over other people? Who would want to fuck Carl Winslow?
There's-
I mean, I guess he's gay. I guess he's gay. So that makes sense. But if he wasn't gay, that would have made it even crazier.
His name is Reginald Vell Johnson. I know it because I watch Invincibles.
He's in that?
The school is named after him.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
That's hilarious.
I think
now.
it's also like a power thing, bro.
And Diddy made them
I
name
think
the
so,
school
too.
after him.
We're not gonna greenlight this.
We're not going to make this show unless the school is named after him. I promised him that.
He has high connections to Bezos. for Amazon.
The one silver lining out of all this shit that I find is like, all right, if they're throwing the book at this guy like hard,
He's
they're
in
denying
jail.
bail.
He's gone.
They denied bail. Yeah, he's fucked.
That means somebody somewhere in the government gives a shit about this shit happening. Somebody cares, like, all right, there's some bad shit happening to people, we should fix it. Somebody along the chain higher up is like, we shouldn't let people do this to people, and they're stopping shit. Someone. I don't know who.
Isn't it odd, though, that it took until all these memes started coming out that they finally wanted to do something about it? Or that could mean that more people were ready to speak up because of the memes. I don't know.
I think they wanted to build a case.
They're building. I was about to say they're building
Yeah.
the case, bro. Like they're compiling the evidence. They're making sure that it sticks before they take him to court. That way, because Diddy's gonna have the best lawyers that money can buy.
Yeah.
So they want to make sure that the state has a foolproof case. To where
Oh,
they
it's the
throw his
federal
ass away.
government.
And
Oh yeah, not the state. Yeah,
It's the federal government. They don't
Yeah.
lose no
Yeah.
damn deals.
They don't play.
No, they don't lose.
Once they get your ass in cuffs, you're fucked.
I am hearing rumors though. I doubt this, but it's like they're saying, what if he does like a plea deal and he gives up other people? But who's he gonna give up? He was the fucking. I mean, he was. Not,
They can't give him up.
he was the top of the food chain.
One, they've already turned down too many. He said he would give his whole family's like passports up and like all that shit
Whoa, for what?
just for like house arrest, and they were like, no. They've already turned down too much. So if he starts naming people and that's what gets him off, bro, that's some bullshit.
My
They're
question
gonna
is,
kill his ass.
who could he name? Unless it's like somebody super powerful. Like if he had like senators and shit.
He
at
probably
his-
has names.
He
I'm
probably
for
got
sure
a
he has
few.
names.
I'm sure he
Maybe.
had a few.
Yeah.
pulling up to his parties and shit.
Yeah. A
Oh,
few,
yeah.
People in high places at some corporation or
I'm
something.
positive he has names.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I don't know. Well, I feel like the only part that makes me upset is like if you were getting people too fucked up to the point where they can't say no to somebody, that's when you're done.
I think there's
that's
a-
when you're under the jail.
There was a lot of that, Gio.
yeah, then you're
Because
done.
they were.
I don't care about rappers fucking rappers. I listen to Lil Nas X. I listen to a lot of gay rappers.
Yeah.
I don't got a problem with you taking it up the booty. In fact, I think it makes you a better rapper.
Frank
More
is
rappers
pretty
should
good.
do it, actually.
Tyler's not bad.
What
Isaiah
rappers?
Rashad.
Yeah, Isaiah Rashad is great. Yeah.
Hey, man.
Hey, I'm not gonna listen to those rappers anymore. I'm just kidding.
Don't be talking about no little white boy Leonardos you want. And
Nah, Tyler the Creator is good. Isaiah Rashad is
There are gay rappers that
Good,
it's
but
fine.
fell off.
I don't give a fuck about
but he fell
dudes.
off because he got caught sucking a dick.
yeah.
That was the worst one.
Yeah.
He didn't even. He just woke up one day. He's like, "Damn, I'm giving head on Twitter,"
That's fucked.
That's
up.
fucked
And
up.
he never bounced back even.
and
close.
he ain't even
No.
go to the freak off.
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
He didn't even get invited to the free.
He never got the
Yeah.
invite, bro.
That was audition tape.
He would have been a superstar over there.
He would have been a super. They would have passed Isaiah around crazy.
Oh, they would have loved Isaiah Rashad.
They would have loved. If
I'm
only
a heavenly father.
If only they had given him the chance.
Yeah, if only they'd given him the chance. Oh.
You know what's funny? That would have been funny if like. Say like that tape never gets released, but he's going to like the freak offs and shit, right?
Yeah.
Then like a month later, it's like Isaiah Rashad's in every movie. He's on every TV show.
He's a huge star.
He's a huge star. We're like, what the fuck?
How did this happen? I bet that's what happened to Big Sean.
Bro,
Big Sean might have got fucked. He might have got fucked after that first mixtape he released.
And
you
then
know
he
what-
started saying no. They're like, oh, we're going to teach you a
You know what?
lesson.
I
Yeah,
legitimately
you're
think. I legitimately think Big Sean is just not good. I don't think he's. I
Yeah,
don't
he's
think,
not good, bro.
I don't
he
think.
was once good, which is weird.
He was all right.
He was once really
Yeah, I
good.
think he was all right,
No,
bro.
dude. Fake was heat. They
What is
fake? The kid.
But could you
It's
listen?
gay now, but
could you
it's-
listen to a whole Big Sean album back to front and be like, "This shit slaps"?
The one where he's not really. To be honest, no, not really. But
Not
his
at
first
all.
mixtape, it does have like half bangers.
He had big songs. I'm not going to deny
He's had
that.
big
Like, he had
songs, but, like,
big songs.
Ass was
he's-
fun.
Ass was fun.
But bro,
I don't fuck with you. Good
Yeah.
time.
But I don't care about that. I want an album. Can you release
Oh, no.
a comprehensive? Can any artist? That's why I think a lot of artists struggle to do now. Like, can you release an album that I can listen to back to front and be like, you know what, that was fucking that slapped, and not many can do that.
Bro, there's not a lot of rap albums that you can do that with now.
No.
Yeah,
Why,
there's
why
not-
do you place importance in that? Is it because you like buying albums and collecting them, so you want it to be one good piece, or
Nah,
do you
it's-
just want to see that they have it? In
I
them?
want like
Talent.
I want
Yeah,
yes,
you wanna
bro.
see if they
I
have
want,
the talent to
yeah,
do
I
it.
want like some artistic like venture from it, right?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
for instance, like I was listening to Travis Scott's fucking Days Before Rodeo.
Oh, my
And
God.
I'm not like the hugest Travis Scott fan, but that fucking mixtape slaps.
Bangs.
I could listen to that one from back to front and be like, every single song on here is a song that's really easy to listen to, and like I could see the coherent image and vision that he was going for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whereas like if I put on, I tried to listen to Future's mixtape yesterday.
my
Oh,
God.
dude.
It was absolutely dog
You will
shit.
never find any artistry in any of Future shit. None
It's
of it.
dog shit. And my issue with him is like that would be okay if it wasn't for the fact that every song sounds the same.
Yeah.
You know what's funny?
None of his songs sound different.
There are people that think his albums are perfect.
People have him in their big three.
People do have him
People
in their big
legitimately
three.
have Future. in
But
the
he's
big
a great
three.
artist because the catchiness.
Yeah.
Although he rhymes
does.
the same 100 words with each other over and over and over, just like the Migos did and all that stuff. The music is just so good.
No, I still respect
he
him as an
knows how to
artist.
choose a good beat.
Yeah.
He has his way to like ride on a beat. Like
Yeah.
he knows how to do that better than a lot of people from Atlanta. I think maybe like Young Thug and him are like probably the best when it comes to like gliding on a beat. The shit they're
Yeah.
saying is like innocuous. It doesn't mean anything
yeah.
really, but when they're on the beat, they sound really nice.
But
I'll give them that.
it has started to lose its luster a little bit.
It's because he's getting older, and
getting
people are
old.
doing the same shit as him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now it's like the same songs over. He can only do so many different beats and stuff.
Man, you know what I've been really feeling recently? Fucking Playboy Cardi, bro.
Bro, Playboy Cardi is
I don't
nice,
know what
man.
he's been on,
Ugh.
but this year he's been on this crazy run, and it's kind of nice.
Bro, he's nice, man. I wish he'd release more music, but it's kind of just like
All the shit I like, he hasn't released.
yeah, I'm saying it'll just be like features here or there or some shit.
It's so annoying.
But I like all of his old shit. I haven't heard the most recent album that he had. That by recent, I mean, that shit was like 4 years ago. But
Yeah,
I heard everything before that, and I loved all of that shit.
bro, he's interesting, man.
No, SoundCloud Playboy Cardi was my Playboy Cardi.
Yeah.
This new Playboy Cardi for the last 6 years, don't care for
With
him.
the shaved eyebrows.
Yeah, I don't.
You don't
care
like
for
Baby
him.
Voice?
He's only. Oh, dude.
Or
Well,
the Future
he always
voice.
had Baby
oh
Voice
my
though.
god, Deep Pockets when he comes. What song is it?
The,
Ooh, I
the Drake song.
I hate it. I hate it when he comes out. Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah.
How does he start it? I fucking.
I don't remember.
I haven't even
could
heard
look-
that song in a long ass time.
It's actually one of Drake's few good songs, but it's only
It
because
makes me
Playboy
upset 'cause
Cardi's
Drake-
on it.
He does have a. No, it's not. No, Playboy Cardi is what ruins it.
I think Drake
He ruined
actually
it.
stole
I
his.
skip it immediately.
I think Drake stole his flow for that song.
A little bit,
Drake
probably.
stole
Yeah,
everybody.
He borrowed it. I wouldn't even say stole. Or
Yeah.
borrowed it for that song.
for sure. Yeah. He does sound. He has like that same type of.
Man, when I tell you I don't have any Drake songs in my phone.
Isn't that the one where Drake says, "Police in the pocket, police in my city got their pockets greased up."
yeah.
Right. That's the one. He raps about bribing policemen.
That's kind of fly. Fly to me.
something peace.
Pain
to East
1993.
Pain 1993.
That's what it is.
That's what it was.
No, Deep Pockets is something.
I was
else.
trying to find that. Yeah, it's on the same album.
Now I want to see all the Drake songs that I have on my phone because
Yeah.
I probably
wanna
have.
count.
I
I
talked
did
a
this
lot
the
of
other
shit.
day.
I have a lot.
I
Hey,
did it when
man.
I sent y'all the Lil Wayne screenshot of me having no
I
Lil
have
Wayne
some decent
songs.
ones.
I have like 20 probably.
Like in playlists, I don't. The only playlist I really have Drake in is a beef playlist with the one between him and Kendrick Lamar. I just have all the beef
Hilarious.
songs.
You know what's
in one
crazy?
playlist.
I have a little bit of Drake from a lot of different albums. Evil Ways, You Broke My Heart, Virginia Beach from All Dogs. Drew Picasso is the only one from that other All Dogs that I like. Broke Boy, Jumbotron shit popping. That's a great one, dude.
Yeah.
Pussy
He
and
has some-
Millions.
He has some bangers, man. He has some bangers.
Draft Day, Johnny Manziel, dude.
I want to say I have like maybe like 25 songs.
Yes, Indeed is one of the greatest songs I've heard in the last 5 years. That's a great one. That's a
Wait,
fun
what
one.
is that song?
The dash is digi, the schedule busy, my head in the
Oh,
hoodie,
okay.
my shorty a goodie.
Him and Lil Baby.
Him
You
and
know,
Lil
funny.
Baby.
Like I'm going through. So Spotify does this thing where it's like your top songs of the year.
Yeah.
I'm going through all like the top 10 to 20 for each of the past few years, and Drake is not in any of mine.
Yeah, Drake's not in my shit.
But you know who surprisingly is, and I'm like, I listen to this guy a lot more than I think I do. Pusha T, man,
Yeah?
underrated in my
Yeah.
opinion. Underrated. He raps about the same thing. He raps all about selling crack. That's all he raps about.
all he raps about.
he does it so fucking good. His wordplay is seriously so good. Like
It is.
one of my favorites.
And his beats are fantastic.
His beats are really
Yeah.
good.
That's
He's
the same
always
reason
the
I
best
love
beats.
Benny the Butcher and Conway the Machine.
Oh,
They're
my
real nice
God.
too.
But they have the same problem. It's all about getting shot, about rapping.
Yeah.
About
I
selling
got
drugs, all that.
shot
Yeah.
and I had a seizure. My face is stuck like this. This. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom.
Yeah, no, I don't love.
And they be rapping over the most angelic shit you've ever heard in your
They
life.
do.
Bro, the beats are so good.
Crazy.
They're so good.
Yeah, Benny the Butcher has this song with J. Cole. Absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
some Cadillac.
Johnny
Johnny
yeah.
Johnny Caddies. That
Johnny
shit
Caddy,
goes
yeah.
hard, man.
That's
Hey,
a great
shout
one.
out. Everybody's making fun of J. Cole a few months ago. Shout out J. Cole, man.
No, he made the right decision.
Yeah.
He
Hunt
made the
Rabbits
right
was
decision.
Great.
And I will say, I've been doing this thing where I've been listening to like all his features over the past few years. He's doing like this Andre 3000 thing where he's not releasing his own albums. Like he is very like infrequently, but he's going insane on features, bro. Like
Yeah.
he's getting on these rappers' songs and he's absolutely killing them on their own beats and
Oh, yeah.
on their own songs.
Yeah, he really is.
I hate him.
You hate
Why,
J. Cole?
I hate J. Cole.
Why you hate J. Cole,
He just
man?
be rapping about rapping, and if somebody challenges me, I'm going to rap better than you.
No
if
way,
somebody
dude.
challenges you, and you say, "Ooh, I scared."
That is funny. That is exactly what
I don't want to rap no
But he
more.
only did that with only Kendrick because you
Man.
should
He
should be scared of Kendrick.
Yeah, Gio, fair enough. He only did it with probably the greatest one.
and that was the one that you should be going at.
He would have went toe to toe with Drake, and he would have cooked him.
He would have cooked.
He
would've
would have
him,
cooked
deep
Drake.
fried
He
him.
cooked Drake on their own song together. The fucking
Yeah.
first person shooter.
Oh yeah, he did.
He cooked Drake
He
nasty
did.
on that
he
one.
did. Drake was so man. Drake a bitch. Drake had to do a second verse and everything. That was so ass. He had to go back and record more after J. Cole left the studio.
God damn it.
That was some bullshit.
Take him off. Take him off.
Take him off.
I don't care.
Big as the Super Bowl.
Bigger than Super Bowl.
Oh my.
How embarrassing
Speaking
is
of
that?
Super Bowls.
Now Kendrick's hosting the Super. Not hosting. He's doing the halftime show for the Super Bowl.
Oh my
Bro,
God.
that is the most embarrassing thing for Drake. You know 100% they're going to play Not Like Us.
Oh, they
you
have
know
to.
100% he's going to have so many artists up there just for funsies or something. He's going to do something that's an
my
extra
question
shit
is,
on him.
so for that song, for Not Like Us at the Super Bowl, how do you nerf that song for like that audience? Because you can't say all the stuff he says. You can't
I don't know, it's tough.
say certified PDF file.
You can't say that.
Yeah. That's the first line I thought of when they
You
said Super
prob-
Bowl. I was like, how are they going to say the pedophile?
He's
line?
probably gonna be like certified, lover boy,
Certified
certified
freaky boy.
What?
So-
And the whole crowd's gonna say it for him.
True.
Yeah, you
That's
could do that.
true.
Yeah, he might let the crowd stay to do the song.
There
for
are
him.
certain things that you can say strike a chord. Like
No,
in
you
minor.
can't say
You
that.
can say that.
You can't say
but
that.
there's certain things in the song where I was listening to today and I was like, bro, he kind of says a lot of shit that's really, really dirty and direct.
Yeah, it's
He
very
could do
dark.
that first verse, and then that's it.
I think you're right, Gio. I think
Yeah.
he's gonna take a lot of advantage of the fact that the fans love him, and he's gonna let them sing it, and that's gonna hit
He's
even
gonna pull
harder.
out the band.
That's gonna hit even
Low-key,
harder.
Oh my!
I'm not gonna lie to
God,
you
he gonna pull out
guys.
the Gremlin State Band. Oh my god,
I
there
I'm
is
gonna throw
about
my
30.
boxers at the TV. Jesus,
I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I think he does like 3 songs from the beef. I think he does Not Like Us. I think he does part of Euphoria.
He does
I think he
Euphoria.
does Like That, but obviously only just like his verse.
He
That-
might pull out Future.
Nah.
Hell yeah, I'm pulling.
You think you
Future
pull out
out.
Future?
Yeah,
Well, if Future doesn't like Drake, he might as well hop up there.
That is true.
And
that's
everyone
that's
loves
a big
Future.
That's a big star to get to.
For sure, yeah.
But I think he'd probably pull out like his own people. Not that Future's not his own people, but I feel like he'd
More
pull
people
out,
that he's cool.
yeah, he'd
with,
probably pull out like Baby Keem or someone like that.
Oh my
Baby
God.
Keem Super Bowl Family Ties. Oh, that'd
I
be
want
nuts.
Baby Keem. I want Euphoria and I want Baby Keem.
You
up
might
there
get J
real
Rock.
bad.
You might get
J-Rock.
maybe a
I think
little bit of
Boy
money
Baby.
tree.
I think
SZA
they do.
maybe?
Yeah, Money Trees, and I think they do. What you call it?
I don't know.
Mad
bro.
City.
Mad City.
And then I
yeah.
could see SZA potentially.
I could see
Maybe.
Schoolboy
Yeah, I
up there,
could
but
see
I could
SZA.
see SZA.
I could
That's-
for sure see SZA.
Yeah, not
Schoolboy,
Schoolboy, though.
Collard Greens would be perfect for the Super Bowl.
It
Though.
would be pretty
Collard
cool.
Greens would be a good one.
Titty ass hands in the air. They won't do.
Titty ass hands in the air. I love
They
that
won't- they
fucking
won't do-
song.
they won't do Man of the Year, but-
hey man, shout out Schoolboy, bro. I haven't actually listened to his new album, but I was watching.
You talking about Crash Talk?
No, he released one this
Blue
year.
Lips.
I hadn't listened to it, but I was
Oh.
watching a music video for it. I actually liked.
Is it the
I actually
animated
liked the
one?
songs? Yeah,
Yeah, that was cute.
I like the songs that he had on there. I just haven't listened to the album.
It's pretty good. Vince Staples also released something that's also.
Ooh, that Vince
pretty good.
Staples album is crazy.
Yeah, it's real good. It's real good stuff.
I just got goosebumps thinking about it. I fucking love that album.
I love Vince Staples, man.
He's a good guy.
I like him a lot. I hope he makes more music.
He has my favorite commentary about the beef. He said, "Man, Taylor Swift out there repping for the rights of all musicians, and we got 2 black people fighting each other." That shit made me cry laughing. And he right.
Yeah, you don't see. Imagine 2 white artists beefing. Imagine like
You don't
Taylor
see it,
Swift
bro.
and Katy Perry beefing.
You'll see it with like the Beatles, and then that's it.
Yeah.
You haven't seen this since the 70s.
Who was beefing just amongst themselves?
They was all beefing with each other.
But they weren't beefing with outsiders, right? Really? Well,
Not
Rolling
really.
weren't they beefing with the Rolling Stones or some shit? Or what are those big?
Nah, they were
bands?
cool.
I don't know if there's ever been like rock beef songs.
Rock,
Bro,
should.
A rock
Nah,
rock
bro.
beef song would go hard.
John
Steven
Lennon has
Tyler.
he has some beef songs with Paul McCartney. George Harrison has some ones with Paul McCartney too.
That's fire.
Well,
Yeah.
they're just throwing subs though. There's nothing
Nah,
like
they was going crazy.
there's no like Not Like Us version.
Oh, there's
of,
not like-
that is directly like
They're not like us.
Could you imagine?
That would be
like,
so fire.
Throwing slugs on a fucking rock song.
Also-
That'd be heat.
That would be super fire.
I feel like at this point of like beef songs, I think Pusha T changed that whole shit because when he did the shit with Drake's son, now
Yeah.
every beef song after that, people want some shit where it's like, or rappers are gonna put some shit that's like very personal.
Yeah.
Or it's like, I'm gonna talk about your family and your kids or whatever.
Jay was doing it.
Who, Jay-Z?
Yeah. On
Yeah, that's true. He did.
he exposed
Well,
he was
he did say he fucked his
he
baby
said,
mama.
I fucked your baby
Yeah,
mama
that's
and I
true.
put
Never
the condom
mind.
in the
Yeah.
baby seat.
That's-
And then he said you didn't see anything. You
But
witnessed it
then
from
he-
your notes pad.
But then he apologized. on some
Yeah,
J.
that's
Cole shit.
He apologized.
He apologized
shit.
afterwards.
A couple of J's being.
There are people
pushed.
that still think he lost that shit.
The battle?
Yeah, to Nas.
I like Ether. I like
hate
Take Over more though.
That Ether beat is the worst. One of the worst beats I ever heard in my life.
Really? I like the
I hate
Ether
that
beat.
beat.
I like Take Over more.
It sounds like a WWE beat.
like a
Like what you
WWE
come out
beat.
to. Dun 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 dun. John Cena walking to the ring,
Bro, I just think Ether wasn't as like scandalous or like scathing as people think it was. Like it's
No, this shit was
He kinda
way
just-
more scandalous.
he kind of just said you're a grown man and you take karate classes. That's literally what Nas said, bro.
It is some weenie shit.
It's
you
really
got dick sucking lips.
But it is
Yeah.
good to take karate classes.
is
I
funny.
guess. But it is funny.
He was calling him gay a lot, but I think like back then that was a thing, bro.
That was
you
a thing.
You call somebody gay, like that shit was like fighting words.
Yeah. Yeah, really publicly calling them gay. I'm not gay, no. I'm not gay.
Here's the proof.
Yeah.
We don't believe you.
We don't
He does
believe
say that in
you.
the song.
He said, we don't believe you.
We don't
you need
believe
more
you
people.
need more people, yeah. That's funny. You need more people to vouch for the fact that you are not gay. That is a hilarious line.
Oh, God.
Yeah, their beef was fun, man.
How do y'all feel about Lil Wayne not doing it?
Lil Wayne not being part of the Super
Not
Bowl?
doing the Super Bowl.
I hope he brings him up there.
I literally don't care, and I hope he doesn't bring him up there.
Lil Wayne is not mentally there enough to do a Super Bowl, I don't
Yeah,
think.
man, and I'm a big Lil Wayne fan, but
It's too big of a show, Gio.
bro,
it's too much pressure.
It's too much responsibility, and I think his brain has been too riddled by like all the drugs, all the lean, and
Yeah.
I'm a fan of Lil Wayne, but I think he's done too much of that stuff to the point where he cannot do a live show like that and be in like good condition. Like I was
Yeah.
looking up clips of his live performances over the last like 3 to 4 years. Bro, he is not what he used to be, not even close. So it's like people who are bitching and moaning saying that he should have had it.
They
you
crazy.
are tripping, man.
They're crazy as fuck.
Well, he's just like he's just like not singing the whole thing, huh? He's just like
Bro, he can't.
doing the-
He's just off cadence.
He's
Like,
off cadence. He's
just not
off
on-
beat. He has too many backing tracks. Like, if you ever
Yeah.
listen to like a Kendrick live performance, he doesn't do the backing track shit. He raps the whole song.
yeah.
Which
Yeah,
is
you
like,
can tell because when he stops and he puts the
Yeah, bro.
yeah, it's like that's what you want out of a performer, for somebody to perform. Like, I don't want you, like, if you look up a lot of rap shows online, bro, they all just have backing tracks and they jump around and they're like, ah,
yeah.
ah.
Well, because you want to get people hyped, but you know how hard
Open
it
the
is
pit.
to try to do that while you're rapping.
Bro, they be running around.
Yeah, dude, you'd be so out of breath,
Man.
while you're trying to rap. And
Whereas
stuff.
Kendrick
Exactly.
don't. He has choreography and all that shit. He hits his marks.
That's
all
how
he
you know
does.
you're a good rapper. When
Yeah.
you don't need to jump around and all that shit. When people
Yeah.
know the lines and they'll fucking bob to your shit.
Exactly.
You don't need them jumping around and going crazy. To
Especially
make
because
a
like,
fuss.
and to me it makes sense because he had the biggest song of the year, right? So it's like, why not have that guy at the Super Bowl?
Yeah.
Yeah.
At least
No, I
that's
mean-
the way I see it.
I do.
I
too.
just didn't see the point of it being Lil Wayne. Everybody's like, it's in New Orleans. I'm like, it's going to be watched worldwide. Some people
matter.
don't even know what the fuck New Orleans is.
Also, dude, it was in New Orleans like 10 years ago.
and nobody
And
asked.
They did not ask his ass. So
They
what-
didn't ask that shit.
Didn't they
Why
do
are y'all
one? Him,
tripping
Drake,
now?
and Nicki Minaj. Didn't they do one of
Hell
those?
no.
They never
Am I
did.
crazy?
No,
Drake
never.
Drake has turned it down. Actually,
Yeah.
he's never done it.
Well, now he's gonna regret it a lot.
He
Because
should
they're
have got to it first.
about to slander his name
It's
on
gonna be
national
100
worldwide
million,
television.
100+ million people calling him a PDF.
God, dude,
That's gonna be tough.
insane.
Bro. That's
he
gonna be
can't go
tough.
to it. He can't go to the Super Bowl. He has to watch it. From
He
home.
has to get like he has to get like a suite and perform in there.
Yeah,
That's what he's got to do.
yeah. But turn that one off, and then I'll rap for you guys when he's
Turn
on.
that one off.
He got to do some crazy shit. Call a bomb threat or something.
Man,
Yeah.
The Joker. He's gonna.
so like
Kendrick.
everything I hear about like Drake online, everybody from his camp is like, oh, he's not phased by it. But I'm like, bro,
He is.
low key, you know, when
course
he's
he
at the
is.
mall and he hears that song, he's like, bro, fuck this fucking little
Yeah.
ass rapper,
This
bro.
fucking
He fucked
small motherfucker.
this small motherfucker, this 5'4" motherfucker fucked my shit up.
Not like us. Like, all right, Euphoria was a great song. It's my favorite out of all of them.
Yeah.
A fantastic song.
Agreed.
But Not Like Us was such a fucking a shot. Like that
was crazy.
It was. There's no disputing that.
I
was
remember
a
where I
heavy
was
shot.
when
Yeah.
I heard it the first time. I was like, wow, this is insane.
I was watching it in the morning while I was taking a shit before I went to work. And I was like, this is incredible. He just said pedophile on the song.
He did. That shit was wild, bro.
So that was, I mean, like that had to have fucked him up, dude. It's playing everywhere. It's huge.
It's huge.
Everyone, A minor, all that shit.
I just remember
crazy.
people in this group were like, oh, he's not mad that he lost. He's mad that he called him a pedophile or he made him a pedophile. I was like, bitch, you made it kind of easy.
If the shoe
did.
fits.
If the shoe fits, dance in that motherfucker.
Shouldn't- that's
The
funny.
shoe
Jesus
fits,
Christ.
man.
Shouldn't have hung out with 11, dude.
You shouldn't have looked twice at a teenager.
Yeah.
That's what you said you didn't do.
Speaking of wars, guys, I saw Civil War, the movie Civil War.
Oh,
What did you guys think of it?
I
That's what we
haven't
talked
seen it
briefly about it a little bit. the other
I'm
day.
still sticking with my 6.5 rating.
You
Six.
watched it, Joe?
Nah,
I haven't
down
seen
to
it
a
yet.
6.
Oh, you haven't seen it?
I have plans to see it. I haven't seen it yet.
So I can't spoil, right?
Nah.
Okay, never mind.
Oh fuck! I was trying to do the Trump joke, the Trump line.
What?
Was it? I have pillars of a plan. I don't have a plan yet.
I
I'm
have
not there.
concepts of a
Concepts.
plan.
Concepts of a plan.
They're
That's what
eating
it
the
is.
cats and the dog.
This fucking guy is out of his mind, dude. He's not gonna have another debate because he got absolutely stepped on.
He got stepped on, bro.
Oh, but I do hate Kamala, bro. I hate her.
God.
Every
It's-
time she's in it,
Bro,
Oprah.
It's like if you guys watch the old South Park
I
episode,
do hate them both.
you just have the choices are a giant douche or a turd sandwich.
Yeah.
Those are really our choices. We don't have
Oh my
anything
God.
good, bro.
Which
They're
one's the
both-
giant douche? Kamala or Trump?
Ooh, I would say Kamala.
I
I think
Kamala.
Kamala's giant douche.
Yeah. I
Trump
think
is the
turd
turd sandwich, bro.
That's a
For
turd
sure.
sandwich. That is hilarious. Who was going on during that time? That was
I think that was
Bush and stuff, right?
Bush and Kerry
Yeah.
at that time.
Ooh, wait, those are some stinkers.
Some stinkers,
Jesus
brother.
Christ.
Yeah, no, that was crazy. Dude, talking about the Haitians eating cats and dogs. And stuff.
Bro,
Now-
he just
now,
lost the
granted,
entire Haitian community after saying that shit.
Someone had to have possibly eaten a cat and dog. Could have been American folk. I don't know. Could have been a Haitian dude. I'm not sure. But I don't think
He's saying,
Haitians are coming and eating cats and dogs.
Do I
I don't think
think
they made that story up out of thin air. There has to be proof of it.
Well, look, I mean, there's a lot of people in this country. Someone's got to be eating
So,
dogs.
at
And
least
it doesn't mean that they're Haitian. They could be some white dude in fucking Mississippi, dude, who just found a dog on the side of the
listen,
road.
it's safe
I
to
don't
say
know.
at least one person in the U.S. has eaten a cat or a dog
For sure.
Yeah,
within
for
the
sure.
last 90 days.
The chance of them being Haitian are very slim.
The chance of them
But
being
I think the
Haitian.
issue is the people that they kind of got that story all like from. They all came out and said, "Oh, we made that up."
They did?
Yeah,
Bro, there was no
They said
proof
we
for
didn't think
any
it was
of
going
it.
to catch traction like
like
this,
the
guys.
girl. I think there was one girl that was like, "Yeah, my cat's been missing for so long, and I just saw blood or whatever." And then she was like, "Oh, the cat came back the next day."
Could have been a coyote. They blamed it on their Haitian neighbors that just moved in. I fucking knew it. It's voodoo.
I knew it was them all along.
What the fuck kind of racist
That's
shit?
just
Unless there's
fucking
a
hilarious,
recording of a
man.
Haitian guy taking a dog, then I'm not gonna think.
Oh my
That's an
God.
insane thing to say about
It's
a group
just
of people.
all conjecture to scare people. That's what they
Yeah.
use. Like they use
Oh,
these
yeah.
fear tactics to be like, they're eating the cats and dogs. That's why you have to vote for me because I'm going to get rid of the people who are doing that.
You know who is wild?
Which is a very simplistic way of thinking.
It is. The Venezuelans are wild a little bit in Colorado. But
I've been watching. I was watching the Channel 5 shit about it.
saw that.
It was not really. The story isn't what they made it out to be, but there is shit going on.
yeah, it's not that big.
Yeah.
But
It's
there's
not to the point where they're like kicking you out of your apartment.
No, but
Yeah.
there's probably a little neighborhood in Aurora where they're like getting
That's-
crazy.
exactly.
That's
Yeah,
all
it
it
is.
is. But they're
It's
blowing it
literally-
up to a
It's
countrywide scale.
It's an apartment home the size of City Park.
Yeah.
That's going a little
And
crazy.
it's not like the whole thing got taken over by gangs.
Yeah.
The case was that like there was just a few bad eggs who were just robbing people who lived there.
yeah.
That's-
And they said
that's
that
really what it
always,
was.
in that area, it's always been like that. Like,
Yeah,
it's
I'm
just
sure-
it's just a new race of people that do it.
Yeah, before it was just probably just white folks.
Yeah.
And before
Yeah.
that was probably
And
whoever.
then, he was interviewing the people who lived there, and all of them were saying like, "Dude, we fucking hate these like the people doing this because we
They
go
make
to
it
work,
look bad.
Yeah, we're making us look bad, and we go to work every day. Like we work landscaping, we do like electrician type jobs, and then we come home, and then they try and rob us, and they're our own people.
Yeah.
Like that's the kind of shit that's happening. But of course, the media takes it and absolutely runs with it. The politicians spin it, all that kind of shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. It'll be one story of like a rich person getting robbed or something like that in their neighborhood, and they just blow it up literally across the entire country.
They're
You're
robbing
like,
you.
This
They're
is
robbing you
insane.
everywhere.
Yeah,
You can't
everywhere.
even go to Rodeo Drive.
It happened once. It did happen once. It could happen twice. Like it's crazy to like. It's crazy how these news whatever is like they take this one story and they'll blow it up to like no end.
It's all about
Yeah,
engagement, my boy.
Yeah, they
It
make
really
money
is all
off
about
it,
engagement
man.
and just a good story.
They
That's all they want.
They drum people up. They get people. What do you call it? They get them all excited.
Yeah.
All be like, "Oh, we need to get people out of this country. There's so many people coming in, destroying." There probably are a lot of people coming in, right? But what's the percent you think are really
That are really out here like
Doing
yo, I
crazy
wanna
shit.
fucking
Maybe-
rape every American.
maybe 5%, maybe less? Because there's no way that all those people are coming in and just completely coming in to cause harm to the
Yeah.
country.
Yeah.
There
Or
are probably some for
Some
sure.
people just like, bro, we just need to get the fuck out of Africa.
Yeah.
We just need to leave.
Haiti of all people, bro. Come on, these poor guys.
They've
deal
been
with
through a
enough
lot.
Shit. Yeah, it's like someone from Yemen coming over here and they're like, "Oh, these Yemenese people are eating our cats." Like, bro, these
Yemenis.
these guys are suffering like you would not believe. And you're
Maybe they
over here
earned the cat.
Don't leave your cats out. What you mean?
Don't leave your cat. Those are free snacks you're leaving out.
If I can
know
catch
what?
your cat, then I earned it. Okay.
If I make it from Haiti to Ohio, I earned the cat, bro. I get to eat one.
I get to
You get to
eat
eat
one. cat.
You
No,
gotta
but
give me one.
Come on, bro. You see a turkey at the park or a duck.
Ah,
You don't want a little duck. A duck is delicious.
That's fair game.
Catch you a duck, dude.
That's fair game.
that's
Catch you a
fair
duck
game.
at the park.
Bitch, I've had a long travel.
Yeah.
You think I don't earn one animal out of this?
No, I know lots of Venezuelans. They're perfectly fine folks.
But
It's
people
crazy.
end up down the rabbit hole though, man. They consume too much media and they don't realize the media is literally brainwashing them.
Yeah.
And they just keep getting drummed up. They think all this shit's happening. They think everything is going bad. This is all they see, and then boom, all of a sudden they're like, we gotta get rid of every single immigrant, whatever the status, blah blah blah.
It's
And for
fucked
some
up,
people,
man.
it's a reaction to like how their life is going right now. Because I mean,
True,
there
of
is shit
course.
that's bad like right now. So they're probably going through like losing their job and inflation and shit. So they're out there like, fuck, I got inflation, and then they might eat my dog too.
And then I got the Venezuelan gangs to worry about.
Fuck!
No,
Well,
no,
you know
no.
what?
This is
I
not
gotta
good.
vote for Trump.
This is not good. He's gonna save us all.
He's gonna save us all.
It's just a
Idiots,
distraction,
And
bro.
they can abort babies again.
No.
No,
They're gonna fucking bro. I don't know how many times he said up there that they can abort the baby after it's born.
I don't give a fuck when you abort the baby. Unless
like-
it's outside of the womb, kill that motherfucker. We should not be worried about it.
It's just so stupid though, because they were saying that like a woman could have a baby, it could be born in the hospital, and then they could murder it. And I'm like, bro, you cannot do that anywhere in the country.
He said they're having 10-month abortions.
I'm just like, bro,
Dude.
that shit was crazy.
That
Saying the
shit had
wildest
me
shit.
crying. Oh my god, bro.
Yeah, it's just all misleading stuff. It'll be like a Haitian dude hits a car and kills like a daughter or something like that in the car.
They're killing them all.
Yeah, and they'll be like a Haitian man hits young girl with his car, and it's like it makes it seem like he just ran off the road and hit someone, but it was just a regular
Man.
car accident that happens all over the place. You know
It's
what I mean?
ass,
Exactly,
bro.
it gets sensationalized.
Yeah, it gets insane, or it gets just they mince the words in a way that makes it seem much more crazy. Than
Yeah, that'll
actually-
make it snappy.
It's just a story of someone in a car accident, a bad car accident is all it is. But they make it seem like, oh, this guy ran into a shopping mall with his
At
car.
some point, we got to look in the mirror and be like, damn, are we just dumb as a country?
We're dumb as fuck.
Dude,
We're just
I-
dumb, and there's just so many of us.
We're
think
so
people are-
easily. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, I think people are very dumb, man. Like you're just gonna say it now, like they're very easily swayed, and I think people have no media literacy. They don't know how to read
Yeah.
something, and they don't know how to read between the lines. They
No,
don't know
they
how
don't
to,
want to read nothing.
And also,
They
don't
just
put your
look
face-
at the video.
the headline of the video,
And that's it.
Yeah, that's true.
That's true. I've done that. I've been guilty of that. But I only do
Man.
it to come over here and talk about it and make jokes. I'm not making political decisions.
Yeah,
off
you're
of it.
not. You're not running for office.
No, I'm not. Yeah, I'm not saying all these things on a serious note. I'm just here to making jokes.
If we're doing it for the sake of jokes, I'm fine. But if we're doing it to be like, all right, I want to be president when
Yeah.
I'm like 52 and all these migrants out of here.
I don't trust anyone who places too much faith in any of these things, bro. And any media company, any political anything. All these people, bro, are just but like Fox and CNN.
Yeah.
Don't place all your faith in that.
Yeah, man,
You can't
they're-
take everything they say for truth.
They all have an agenda. They're all doing it for, and it all comes back down to money, bro. And I think it comes back down to the major distraction. They wanted to distract us from the fact that companies are robbing us blind.
Bro.
They're making us pay for our own insurance, right?
Crazy.
I
By
just had to
basically
pay.
controlling members of Congress and having them try to like get rid of shit like Obamacare, like things like that, right? Like they're-
Everybody owns everybody.
yeah, dude.
Order from Postmates or Uber Eats. Bitch, it's the same person.
Yeah,
They
even
go
the-
to the same office.
A rich motherfucker like Donald Trump still taking funding, bro. They're all taking funding. Everyone. And now some more than others, but like there's no one whose pockets are
Oh,
not greased.
bro, Donald Trump
By
is
Drake.
selling. He's selling birthday cards. He's selling sneakers. He's selling necklaces,
Wait, he's selling
T-shirts.
sneakers? Oh, it's the gold shit.
Yeah.
Old ugly ones.
He's selling hats. He's selling everything.
Wait, can I get a Trump birthday card?
You can.
Say swear to God.
Yeah, one of our friends sent it to our group chat. It was a Trump, and he sings when you open the card.
Nah, that's okay. That's kind
I
of.
think you can pay for a letter from him, like a signed letter from him too, that says something. I forget what, like "thank you for your service" type of shit.
Bro, why are
I
people?
can.
Yeah.
Why are people on their
$25?
knees? This is
Is the card
crazy.
cool though?
Look at that one on the top left. It's kind of cool.
$20
It actually is really
$25.
cool, but you know,
It's him behind the desk at the Oval Office. He's going like this.
yeah, it's like a fold open
Yeah.
one, and it's like him sitting at a little desk.
That's fucking nuts.
Bro,
It is-
that is
it's funny,
We
but-
cannot have a president doing that, bro.
No, bro.
That's insane.
Listen, it's all fun to make jokes about.
is
He's
that
a funny
even-
dude, but Jesus Christ, we can't have him up there. And Kamala, I mean, I'd rather have her up there, but I still don't want her either, bro.
Can
They're
I get a
all evil.
Kamala one?
They're all so evil.
Can we get like a change out for the two of them?
Can we have literally anybody else?
Can two other people come in?
Can we just? I just like to cancel these out. Can I just get 2 more?
Yeah,
Draw
can I
2
get
more.
2 more?
Let me
Let's
draw
just
2
try it
more.
again in 4 years.
Who do you think will be drawn next year? Next 4 years.
Dude, I don't.
It's gonna be Kamala. Kamala's gonna win. You're right, Gio.
10%, bro.
Yeah.
I got it. Not even being close.
It's not gonna be close. He's not gonna win.
I really
and that
don't
debate
know, dude.
that's like solidified. He's too old, bro. There's
He's
no
just
way.
too old.
She's running laps around him, and he's just. And now he's like he's backed into the corner like a rat, like a little orange rat, and he's just like
Like a little orange.
Bro,
rat.
he's going crazy
he's
now.
just saying wild things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just wild.
What else did he say that was super crazy? He was saying
It's so the list is too long.
There's
The
just
list
too
is
many
way too
to
long.
It's too
even
many
narrow down to
things.
one, dude.
That's why Kamala's well, I'm not gonna say she's the better choice. I'm just saying that's why it's so much easier to vote for her because she's just regular.
Yeah.
She's just weird. She might be a little acoustic.
Acoustic.
She has acoustic actions.
Ah, it's fucked up, bro. That we can't have this the Republicans are in your face dickheads, and the Democrats are just stab you in the back dickheads.
Yeah.
They're
all
real
dickheads.
slimy about it.
Yeah.
They're real slimy about it.
But at least the Republicans are like honest about it.
Yeah. They'll
That's
come
what
up to you.
that's what's appreciative about them.
They'll be like, we care a lot about global warming, and then they'll approve like some giant fracking thing to tear up Nebraska or
Yeah.
something.
And both sides will approve of that because
Yeah.
they're getting their pockets lined by the oil company. So both of them don't give a shit.
The Republicans will be like, yeah, we're going to approve it. And then Kamala will be like, no, we're not going to approve it.
We're not gonna do that at all, but actually.
No matter what, the same decisions are being made. And the only thing that's going back and forth between the two parties is the dumb shit like abortion and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Which doesn't matter. At the end of the day, the base shit is still happening.
That's the shit to keep people busy with the social issues.
Yeah.
That way we don't, like I
Give a
said,
fuck
we,
about the real shit.
we don't go back to like companies taking advantage of us and us getting fucked over.
Yeah.
Yeah, these companies are pissing me off, dude. I'm getting real fucking sick of insurance. I got
It is
fucking had
dude.
enough.
I got fucked a little bit, early. God, a little bit earlier this year.
They can hear you. It's making your phone move.
Yeah, Geico. Flo was trying to shoot me through the window. Flo said, "None of my fucking watch." I do like those progressive commercials.
Hey.
I like the skinny white guy. There's one where they're in the line, and then he gets. Doesn't matter.
Oh god.
But no, these insurance companies are pissing me off, man. Like this is a fucked up industry. Well, how do we have to pay so much for this shit?
Why should we have to pay for it?
That's why I'm saying, like, why do we have to have it?
It's insane, bro. Or like health insurance, and then the hospitals charge you more because the insurance charges them, and blah 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 blah. It's just like everything is lifted up because of this fucked up system that relies on insurance. Like if you don't have insurance, well, you can't afford the stuff. We have the insurance because we charge so much money because insurance exists.
Exactly.
Because you can just use that, so go buy that. It's just a bad system.
Man, I was watching the show, and this guy, he was American, but he was visiting in France or Italy or some shit, and he had a head injury, and he had to get stitches. And so he's going to the doctor, and I look at my girlfriend, I'm like, you don't have to pay all that fucking money for the hospital. She's like, no, dumbass, they have free health care. And I was like, oh, what?
You silly bitch. They're
You
not gonna
silly
do that.
bitch, that's only us.
Yeah.
I was like, oh.
And I've heard that sometimes things can take long if it's a serious.
It took him 12 hours to get service.
Hey man.
Yeah.
He was in that bitch holding his head like this.
But at least you're not paying fucking $10,000
That
or
is
something
true.
crazy,
That's
like
true.
yeah.
I
For
would-
something
I
you
would-
didn't ask for.
It's nuts, bro. It's nuts. Like
I feel like with that there has to be some kind of middle ground, like, you know what I mean, like some kind of place where you can get like the healthcare when you need it, but at
Yeah.
the same time not have to be absolutely just like raked over the coals in your check by the insurance companies, like not
Yeah.
have them take out a bunch of money for when you're barely ever going to use it.
And
you
if
know?
I pay a certain amount of money for healthcare every month, I think it should be used against whatever I need.
Bro,
Like,
that's fair. I think
if I
so,
have a
too.
$10,000 backlog of health insurance, I feel like that should be used for something.
you're absolutely right.
It's
dude.
fucking.
I agree.
It's sick for them to be like, "Oh, you got a deductible, bitch." I've been paying this shit for 3 years.
That's so true.
It's crazy.
Last year we paid that deductible. This year, it's a new year.
it's a new year now.
That is true, bro. This shit should be like a bank. I should be giving you money so that you can work on my behalf to figure it out with the hospital or whatever
Nah.
the fuck.
And now
Like,
that's
that
a
should be
today
what this
issue.
is.
Today you owe us $24,000.
Does anyone pitch that? That's a great idea.
They
all.
probably
I
did.
think
and
Insurance companies would never agree.
They
to
would
that.
never
Oh my
do that.
God.
They don't want to do anything that threatens their profits, man.
They should be like a fucking bank that just gives super low interest loans. Or
We'll give a
something.
loan, all right. But you gonna pay that bitch back.
65%, motherfucker. You better pay that shit in a year.
You want to have a baby? Oh boy, we about to run your ass up.
We talked to you. You got cancer?
Oh, you wish
Kill
you were
yourself.
dead.
Go
You
ahead-
wish you were dead.
Go ahead and
bitch.
just kill yourself, brother. Yeah, you're done.
That's
for.
gonna be
Yeah, we got your name on the
500,000.
annual review.
Yeah, they start licking their lips when they hear cancer, when they hear any FOMA at the end of the day. Yeah, that's a great idea, Gio.
They're like, oh, thank God the stock price was dropping. We've been needing somebody.
Oh, wonderful. Cancer's up. It's a good year for us.
Oh, look, they're gonna do their little silly ass run again.
Yeah, where they raised a fraction, a tiny baby bit.
Oh, they're gonna stand up for cancer again. Guess what, bitch? We've been standing for it a long time.
Motherfuckers got to raise funding for kids with cancer.
That shit's sick.
And the hospital's just like, look at them go. They're so good. They're such good people.
They be asking me for money.
It's fucked
Bitch,
up.
I gotta pay insurance. I
Yeah.
don't have the money to give y'all.
We talked about that story of that girl who got airlifted to the hospital. She said it
Oh,
took like
no.
Yeah, I
like
think
10
so.
minutes. It was like $64,000.
Yeah.
Just for the airlift. They didn't do anything on the helicopter.
Bro.
I
picked
think,
her up.
if I'm not mistaken, with medical debt, you can declare bankruptcy, but then it ruins your credit.
You're
It ruins
fucked.
your
Your credit's awful if you do
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, no, it's wrong, dude. It's wrong.
Jesus Christ.
What a horrible
We're
system,
fucked.
dude. Speaking of horrible systems as well, we got time?
Sure.
Yeah, go ahead, man.
I went to a claw machine place here in Katy.
Those are fun, but such a man. Your
Talk
money.
about gambling.
You're spending more money there than at a casino.
But
I
you know what's
promise
wild?
you, bro.
I would gladly spend $40 there than on the roulette table. Gladly.
Is it all claw machines?
It's Joe. It's all right. There's maybe 100 machines in the place. Maybe 25 of them are spin. Like it'll be like a bunch of little Naruto toys or like a bunch of little Nightmare Before Christmas toys, and it'll be like $6, $5, and it's
Is
a
it-
decent figure.
Is it like a main event kind of place, or is it just a claw machine place?
It's the size of like a fucking Wingstop or something. If you knocked out all the things,
Okay.
So it's not that big.
it's not that big. Yeah, it's pretty small, right? But it's all claw machines. The whole thing is claw machines.
Bro, those are pretty fun. In Japan,
So much fun, dude.
in Japan they
It's
have
awesome.
like 10-story ones. We went to
Yeah.
somewhere like I would walk every floor and just find like, all right, is this one that do I like the toys on this floor or do I like
Yeah.
the figures on this floor?
I'm such a stupid idiot, dude.
That shit is so funny. It's just claw machines.
It's just all claw machines, bro.
And you go in there and it's the best time, Gio.
and it's
It
just
is
dead
really
quiet.
fun.
Everybody's just like,
No, everyone's kind of,
Everybody's
but everyone's
fucking-
having fun. Look, because the thing is, like,
I gotta get you a stuffed bear. I gotta get it for you.
Bro, it's legitimately really fucking hard to hit.
It's
those,
hard.
man.
It's
hard,
that's
bro.
why it's so
difficult.
funny to me because everybody's so focused.
Yeah. It's
very
Give me a water,
frustrating,
please.
too.
but the vibe is fun still. Even though people are losing their money left and right, the vibes are still pretty fun.
Oh my
And
God,
if you
that's so
take a
funny.
hard enough beating, you go to the fucking spin machines. You say, "Well, at least I got a little SpongeBob." At least I wasted
But no one
$6
wants
on that.
No one wants the bitch figure. You want the fucking cool one, like the
want the
real,
cool
the
one.
real size. You know,
Yeah,
what
you
I
want to
mean?
let everybody in there know that you won some shit.
And the thing is, so
I'm better than all of y'all.
exactly.
check this out. They give you a little backpack and shit so you can hold your stuff because people are
Oh,
in there.
you're walking out with hella shit.
Oh, people are in there. Now I didn't walk out with nothing. I didn't
So
walk
you
out
didn't walk
with
out with anything?
I didn't win a single thing at the claw machines. Not one thing.
Damn.
Wait, how much was it to how many like goals do you have?
So if you go to one of the spinning things, like
Okay.
where you're getting a little toy, it's like a guaranteed win. So
Okay.
that'd be like $5, $3.
God damn.
But it's a cool little toy, right? It's like a fair price for a little $5 toy.
Okay.
The claw machines are $1 each,
Okay.
and I didn't win not one. And I probably spent $37.
It's because you
on
move,
it.
the, bro. You move
In
the
total, maybe.
You move the little
No,
thing.
less.
You move the little thing and it goes, ting,
Yeah.
ting, and then you press the thing and it goes down so slow and it's so fragile and it's
Well, 'cause
It never goes down straight.
What
Yeah.
it is
It
like,
goes down like that.
No, it would go down straight, but it would, and it like everything was fine up until you were like grab the toy, right?
Mm-hmm.
And every time, I'm actually pretty good at those claw machine things. So I would grab the head of the thing, it would start picking it up,
And it'll fall out.
Everything looked fine and dandy, and then when it would get to the top, it would hit it hard so that it would rock, and then it would fall off every single
oh my God,
time. Bro.
that is so funny.
Them shits
But-
are a scam, man.
Like they would have all these. They have like it's like Chuck E. Cheese, right? Where they have like a bunch of behind the counter. They have a bunch of prizes. That you
Okay,
can use.
yeah.
So it would be like 30 or 4 or like 10, 15, something like that. So
Okay.
if you trade in 30 stuffed animals,
You get one.
you get
Oh,
that.
you get a
thing.
big one.
But the things were cool as shit. It was like
What's
they
it called?
They would have like anime figures that are like $500 that I would look up and be like, oh, that's expensive as fuck.
What's
It'd
the
be
place
huge.
called?
It's called Claw and Fun, but there's
Okay.
several of them in Houston.
That's
yeah, it's one that opened near here called Claw City.
that is so weird.
But
that is
some
such
people-
a weird niche.
Bro, people were so good at it. So I kept trying to win the stupid bear that my girlfriend wanted, right?
That's a trap.
Yeah.
It's like going to the carnival with your girl. They'll ever fall
It's
for
pretty
it.
much
As
a
a
modern
man.
version of a carnival.
As
Oh,
a man,
yeah.
you feel like a bitch. You don't get it for nothing.
Yeah, you keep losing. You're like, well, I am a man, so I will catch that bear.
Actually, I'm gonna give you a deep fried Oreo.
This one's for
You're
you.
on your own.
Cost me $12 for this little bear, and we couldn't win it. Right, we couldn't win it. And there was a chunky mama with her boyfriend, who was killing it. She was very nice.
She
too.
was so happy. She was jumping up and down.
Belly flopping out.
You keep running into the same people, and she was really nice, and she was winning left and right. I kept seeing her winning like crazy. They had a bag filled with like 15 toys. I was like, oh my
God.
And she saw us losing it, and she came in and she won one, and we were like, fuck. And we walked away to the machine, right? And then we came back, and she was still there, winning like crazy. And we're like, you know what? Like, if we give you a token, will you try to win one for us? So I gave her a token. She didn't win it.
Oh my God.
We walked away. 2 minutes later, she came back with the toy. She had used 2 of her own tokens and got it.
Damn, she's a real one.
I was like,
Say, man, I do this shit for fun.
You know what that means?
You're
now?
a real one, dude. You're the
She
best.
gets your girl.
Yeah.
That's
She
the
now
rule.
owns your girl.
That is the rule of law.
so.
She gets your girl. You have lost privileges now.
That probably wasn't even a boyfriend. She probably just wanted something, and now he's hers. They're holding their pocket.
He's been in there for 30 years.
No, it was crazy though, dude.
Those
And-
games are. I don't know how the fuck people win those, dude. Like when we were in Japan, we went like a Saturday morning. So fucking busy, and there's a bunch of them on the street. There's like multiple floors, and there's a bunch of them. There's this one heavyset Asian dude we saw, and he had went to multiple. He legit had like it looked like a Santa Claus sized bag, like behind his back, like a big black sack.
Yeah.
Just full of fucking toys.
God
He was just
damn.
going around winning.
I don't know how they do it, dude.
I mean, if you're that good, then shit, fuck it.
Bro, I'm grabbing the head thing. Like you would look at it, you'd be like, "There's no way you can grab that better than
Did
how
you
this
watch?
has been
Did
grabbed."
you watch other people play?
She said that you're supposed to grab the head, but not right in the middle or something like that. Like let it hang in a way that
I
so
know.
it's catching in a way that it's, you know what I mean?
Yeah, because
I don't know.
if it's grabbing just the head, when it hits the top, it'll just fall.
Yeah, because I guess the heaviest part of it is in the center, so maybe the center drops down.
So grab it from like the center, like
you want the heaviest part to be on 2 of the claws, on like left or the right.
you know
I
how
don't
crazy you got to be in that place and say this is the logic on how you win one.
But the crazy thing is, she looks like she's not even trying. She was just doing it.
she just knows how to do it.
She was so good at it. And there were several other people. There were like maybe 4 or 5 other people that were killing it, dude. And I'm like, man, if you had $100, you could probably win the 15 needed to buy this little Zorro toy or something,
Yeah.
like fucking Luffy from One Piece or something.
Do they have food there?
And the shit would be like $100 online.
Do they have food and drinks?
They didn't have food, but they had a lot of food places near it. It's next to that Puttery place off of I-10.
Ugh.
There's
I know where it is.
There's
It's by the Target and all
banging
that shit.
ramen place that you told me about there.
Yeah.
That's like the best ramen I had in Houston.
Oh, it's over there.
Kizuko?
Kazuki.
Kizuki.
That place is pretty good.
Kazuki.
Bro, it's phenomenal. It's
I'll be
phenomenal.
over there a lot. I hate that Puttery place though.
I actually
I
enjoy that place a
despise
lot.
it.
I love mini golf.
I've never been.
I love mini golf, and that's like a nice outdoor place. It's big enough because these mini golf places they always be
Puttery?
about the drinking. Yeah,
I thought it was indoor.
Then maybe I'm thinking of a different place.
I think you are because the Puttery has like it's like they have like different little places and shit. They got a library one.
Oh, that's the one where you go. There's upstairs.
Yeah.
Okay, no, not that one. Not that one. It's a different one. It's a
That
different
one I hate.
Yeah, I
Alright.
hate that one too.
I elbow drop that.
That one's just like a bar.
It's just a bar with mini golf.
Yeah, I want it to be the other way around. I want it to be
okay.
like I don't want it to be all about the bar with a little mini golf. I want it to be all about mini golf with a little bit of bar.
You gotta go to the fucking the T place, the Tiger Woods place.
Oh, is mini golf there? Or it's just like
I think
Top
it's a
Golf type of
driving
shit?
range, but it's like an interactive one.
Top Golf is fun.
Top Golf is great when someone else pays for it.
True.
Yeah, it's very.
a blast.
If it's
when
a
you
work
don't pay
thing,
for
then
it.
it's fun.
very expensive. Yeah, it's a work thing. They're paying for everything. That's fair
Oh,
game.
it's so
Cool.
fun.
Because the things are like what, like $35 an hour? Or
Yes,
something?
bro, and the food is through the roof.
The food is through the roof, and it's just
Drinks
Chili's.
kind of expensive too.
It's just chill.
It's essentially Chili's with
A
golf.
shittier version of Chili's.
Yeah. All these stories and shit. Yeah, it's an expensive ass looking place.
It's just Chili's. That's funny.
Hey man, shout out to Chili's. That's
Shout out
a
to
good note
Chili's.
to end on, man. Feeding
Yeah.
America.
Man, add some golf shit to Chili's. I'll be there.
Get you a Presidente
That would be fun.
On the
golf
house.
spot. That's
All
good
right,
shit.
take care, guys.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.